bestowing her glory on our drag queens. Wow, I didn't see the bunny in the pot. Oh, my Lord.
The bunny in the pot. That's good.
Glenn's movie is back in action, premiering January 17th on Netflix. Thank you so much to our queens, Reese Havoc, Izzy Uncut, Holly Box Springs, and Hanukkah Lewinsky. Let's go back to the fans. Megan from New Jersey, what's your question for Glenn Close? Right here.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Glenn.
Hi.
The cast for the new Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, is so star-studded. Who are you the most excited to work with, and is there a group chat?
There is definitely a group chat.
Oh, wow.
And I have to say, it's a lot about the fires right now.
Yeah.
I was excited. It was the most wonderful experience to work with everyone. Daniel, of course, Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
We all just hung out together.
How great.
And we never were in our campers. So we got to know each other really well. I adore Andrew Scott. I loved everyone.
Where did you
film?
film?
Josh O'Connor, what?
Where did you film it?
We filmed a lot of it on incredible sets in Leavesden in London.
Great.
Yeah.
Wow, you are busy. You don't ever stop, it seems like. You know,
What?
as it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, I started late, so I've got to stay at
Did
it.
you start late?
Yeah, I was 32 in my first movie.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your first movie?
The World According to Garp.
Wow.
Yeah. With Robin Williams.
Yes.
It was his second film. It was my first.
And when you found out, and what a great movie, when you found out you were going to be playing his mom and you were 4 years older than him.
Well, I played Mel Gibson's mom.
Yes.
Yeah, in Hamlet.
You two were very close
Robin
during a
and I.
time. You and Mel. Were
Yes,
you not?
yes, yes.
Yeah. You had I remember when I would see you two together, it seemed like you had a very playful relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go to Elise from Philly with another question for Glenn Close. Hi.
Hi, Andy. Loved you on New Year's Eve with Anderson.
Thanks.
Glenn, what made you want to put in all of your contracts so you're allowed to keep all of your costumes? And what is your favorite costume that you've kept?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, for my very first movie, you have fittings that last forever, and you stand. The great Barbara Matera had an atelier down in Lower Broadway, and she built most of my iconic costumes. And you stand there, and you have the costume built around you, and as you are having the costume built around you, you are building the characters. So it becomes something that's that you create together. And I could not stand the idea that after all that, and after being the character, working in those costumes, and after being in those hours of fittings, that they would go to some costume house and be rented out and ripped apart and disappear. So that was my motivation, that they meant so much to me.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh, God. I mean, I have 101, 102 Dalmatians. I have the original Sunset Boulevard. I have Fatal Attraction. I have, you know, Dangerous Liaisons.
Wow.
I mean, they're works of art. And,
Where do you store them?
Stored in a magnificent archival building at Indiana University.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh, that made me think of something I wanted to ask you. And before I let you go, I wonder if I'll return. I wonder if it will return to my brain. It really may not. Really. How long were you in Sunset Boulevard?
A year and a half. We premiered it. It was the first American company out in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And we did that for 6 months, and then we had a little bit of break, and then I opened it on Broadway. But that was in '94, and then 22 years later, I came back, did it in London, and then returned with that version of it to Broadway.
Wow. And is there anything else in your sights, Broadway-wise?
Oh, gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I don't know, but yes.
Oh, my God, we had a gasp going on. That was what you would call a gay gasp. Just so you know. Glenn Close stars in Back in Action, January 17th on Netflix. Thanks, Queens. Thanks, Glenn. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Good night, everybody.